up, you guys? We are here today with a mukbang, whatever you want to call it. But we're also going to do Q&A about grad school. So it's our first semester here at the University of Alabama. Everything is our own opinion, you know, our own experiences. We'll introduce ourselves, where we're from, all that kind of stuff, and then we'll get into the questions that y'all submitted on my Instagram. So we are eating Whataburger today. Victoria has never had it.
Never had it.
But y'all know that I'm a regular, and we got our spicy ketchup too. So yeah, so okay, you can start. Just say like your name, where you're from.
Say first and last?
No, you don't.
All right, so like Steph said, I'm Victoria. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. I did my undergrad at the University of Kentucky. And
what do y'all say? Kentucky?
Go Cats.
Go Cats.
Go Cats.
Did you meet Drake when he was there?
No, but it's a sensitive story there.
Okay.
So Drake promised us a concert last year, and he hasn't showed up yet. So
Aubrey, we're waiting for you.
Real bitter.
All right. Even though I didn't go to Kentucky.
They got napkins.
Oh, yes.
Nice.
All right, and as you guys know, my name is Stephanie if you're new to my channel, and I went to Washington State University. Go Cougs. Woo. Killing it in football this year.
What was your sign? Do you have like a...
Yeah, well, it was like a cougar head, but it had like WSU in it.
Yeah, but when the camera came to you, what'd you do? Go...
We didn't have... That's what y'all did?
No, we...
Oh. I don't think
Go
we had
Cats, go Cats! Well, we used to do this too.
What does that mean?
Here you go. B.
Okay.
C blue.
Who made that up?
Somebody. I don't know.
You?
Yeah, right. Go Cats!
Okay, so we kind of both had different journeys. I worked for 3 years before I came to grad school, and then you can speak up when you did.
So I graduated early. I graduated in December. I worked for a semester. Awful. But, so I pretty much came straight from undergrad to grad school.
And why did you choose to do that?
I wasn't prepared to go into the workforce, and I feel like undergrad didn't fully prepare me for PR specifically. My degree was integrated strategic communications with a focus on public relations, so we only took like 3 PR classes, so I felt like I did not know enough about PR to go work in an agency or anything.
Okay.
So that's why I'm here.
Oh, I feel like I'm all over the place. So we're studying advertising and public relations at UA. Let me start with that. My degree was in strategic communication with an emphasis in public relations. So
It's kind of the same thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Strategic comm.
But there they had stratcom, and then the 2 majors were advertising or public relations.
Ah.
Yeah. So you'd pick like your degree would say stratcom, but then your major is one or the other.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Grad school was always in the back of my head, but I was kind of iffy about it. I wasn't set on going to grad school. So I worked, and then I loved my job, don't get me wrong. But after a while, I just kind of felt like I really want to get back into PR. I really want to own my own business one day, my own PR firm. I want to manage people and things of that nature. And so I kind of felt like I had to pivot, and grad school would be a great way to kind of learn more, keep up with the industry, surround myself with people who want to do the same things as me. And I guess our next question is, why did you pick UA?
So UA ended up being my first choice, and I just really Googled top PR grad schools. I applied to 6 different programs. I got into all of them except one.
Oh, we smart over here.
Ooh, yeah. Huh. And I don't know, I just really liked the program. I visited UA's campus back when I was in high school, and I was like, oh, I hate it. So I didn't fall in love with the campus or anything, but I fell in love with the program.
Okay.
Yeah. And I got accepted to UA first, and I was like, well, and they offered me money, so, huh?
Always good. Always good.
So that's kind of why I chose UA.
Okay.
And I don't regret a second.
Good. Good. I did the same thing. I also looked up top PR programs in the country. UA was up there. I feel like it was number 2 on the list that I looked at, and then USC was first. And I was like, well, I'm not getting into USC. So I just applied to UA. That was my one and only. I got in. I got in, which is amazing. So now I'm here. But yeah. So I guess we'll just start with the questions now. Oh, and so our program, Advertising and Public Relations, focuses on advertising and public relations. Basically, it hits both, but we have the option. We're doing the 2-year program, so we have the option to take electives, so we can take different classes that we want. Next semester, I'm taking like I don't even know what it's called, Tech and Digital. Yeah, Tech and Digital class. So we'll be working on like search engine optimization, SEO, all that good stuff, creating online campaigns.
That's what you just said. Sorry.
It's okay. Online campaigns and all that. So that's what I really do like about this program, is that there are core classes we need to take, but we do have the opportunity to take other classes. So like another semester, I'm looking into taking a communication and diversity class, because I really want to get into like representation and all that kind of stuff. We'll go into that later. But yeah, so let's just get into these questions now, because we got people waiting on us. We have to go. But so our first question comes from Kyle, and he said, "What's good with her with the eyes?"
The eye. Oh, well, you know, living my best life.
That was just for you, Kyle. He was like, "Make sure you say my name." I'm like, okay. All right. So our next question is someone who was also from like the area I'm from, the West Coast, and she also moved to the South, and so she said, "I feel like the South isn't all it's hyped up to be." What are your thoughts on that? Well, you're a Southern girl. You're a Southern girl. So what are your thoughts on people that come to the South and they don't like it?
Why are you in the South?
She had to move for work.
Well, you know what? In the South we have Southern hospitality. I love it. I love the South.
She's gonna bang the South until she dies.
I don't know about all that. You know, PR. Gotta go to Chicago for all that.
True.
But I love the South. People are so nice.
She said, "I love it." So I can kind of see, being from the West Coast, I can kind of see, because I know where she stays. I've never been to that particular place, but I really think it depends on where you're at. So like Tuscaloosa's cool. It reminds me of like a Pullman times 3, right? So college town, but it's just a lot bigger. But like Atlanta, we were there the night, we weren't even there that long when I went over to her house, and I was like, yo, this is dope. Dallas is really fun. I think that's
we were on New Orleans.
New Orleans is popping. I've never been, but it's popping, obviously. So I feel like with the South, it kind of just depends on where you are, who you're surrounded with, and the kind of opportunities that you have.
The thing about the South is, if you are not near a major city, if you are not metro anything, that's where the problem comes in.
Yeah, even Tuscaloosa is like, it doesn't have a lot of stuff as like Birmingham. Like Birmingham is Birmingham bigger? Girl, I don't know. But it kind of just depends on what city you're in, because like Tuscaloosa can get kind of redundant after a while. Kind of the same stuff going on. So,
well, but it's part of that is because we're all we have.
True.
So
true. And West. Shout out to West. Anyway, so yeah, I think our bottom line is that it kind of just depends on what part of the South you're from, and kind of what you make of it. Am I glad I'm in grad school? Yeah, not only for like obviously like learning and like networking and things like that, but like just knowing that I like physically got up and like moved across the country, just kind of like knowing my strengths, like living alone. I've lived like away from home, but I always had like 3 roommates, 2 roommates. Like I never lived by myself, and so kind of getting used to like enjoying my own company. And yeah, it's just awesome because like I always say this, but there's like so much wealth in like surrounding yourself with people that are trying to do the same thing you are. So like one of the girls in our group, every day she'll send us information about different events that are going on, different facts and things that are going on about PR and stuff. And so that's really nice, kind of just yeah, just learning. So I'm just trying to learn as much as I can. So yes, I am very glad I'm in grad school. How about yourself?
Same. don't know. I still feel like I'm not prepared enough to be even working. So, what else can I do?
It'll come. It'll come. Once you start working, you're like, oh my god, this is great. Okay, what was your application process like? So ours, we had to do the GRE, we had to do a written statement, 3 letters of recommendation, and then just like the general application, which is like informational stuff. Was that it?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Transcript.
basically it. A transcript. That's basically it. So obviously it's gonna be different for different schools. Some schools don't even require the GRE, which is like the test y'all have to take. Yeah. So if y'all are interested in going to grad school, just kind of be prepared ahead of time on what the requirements are. With my recommendations, I was very fortunate because I was working, so I was with the people that got the recommendations for me, which I'm very thankful for. And like the GRE, like I looked up what the recommendations were early enough so that I had time to take it. I took it twice, but I had time to take it twice. So
Ooh, that's a
yeah.
$200 test.
Girl! But yeah. Any thoughts on that?
Just going off the GRE, it's a pain, and different schools require different scores, but you can justify your score in your personal statement, or if you get an interview, you can justify why the GRE doesn't make sense.
That's a good point to make. So I definitely would recommend making your connections to school beforehand so people know who you are, so that when they come across your application, they'll be like, oh, that's so and so.
Did you do that?
No, but like he didn't talk to me on the phone.
Before?
Yeah.
Oh.
Didn't you talk to him?
After.
But before they made the decision, right?
No.
Oh.
I talked to him when he offered me my assistantship.
Oh. Well, you just smart. So, but yeah, if you can, connect with the graduate coordinator of your school. That's what I did, just to ask questions and stuff, and just kind of make those connections so that like it's kind of like networking. Like it won't get you in, but like at least they'll recognize your name and they know that you put in the extra effort when you apply. So yeah. Was it a culture shock going from somewhere like Pullman, West Side, to the south? For me, I don't think it was a culture shock. I'm someone who's very like adaptable, so I travel a lot. So I kind of just soak things in. There are things that I noticed that were like, oh, like that's weird. Why don't y'all do this? Or why do y'all call the liquor store the package store? Like weird stuff like that. But I don't think I was like, oh my god, like the South, like this is nuts. Like I've been to Texas before, which isn't like the deep South, but I kind of picked up on like different things like based on my environment, but I wouldn't say I was like culture shock. Did you find anything starkly different from Tuscaloosa and Kentucky / Atlanta?
No.
Ooh, what's your favorite thing about Alabama? What do you miss the most about Washington or Georgia or Kentucky? Whatever you want to answer to that. You can go first.
I miss my friends, man. Yeah, I mean, watching everyone turn 21 or go out or go to the games. I just miss it. That's really it.
Yeah.
What was the first part?
What's your favorite thing about Alabama?
My cohort.
Hey!
I just love the people that we have every single class with. I love the professors. That's honestly the best part.
Yeah. I guess I can. Oh wait, what are your thoughts on Whataburger so far? We just got chicken strips and fries, so like that's like the same anyway.
Yeah.
What about did you try the spicy ketchup?
No.
Try that out.
That scares me.
It's not that spicy. We gonna make you eat it on camera.
Oh!
It's not that spicy. She's like, ooh. What's my favorite thing about Alabama? Yes, the people are super nice. Like the rumors are true. Southern people are super nice. Southern hospitality.
Hi.
My cohort is amazing. Like I mentioned earlier, very cool people. The teachers are amazing. They're super chill. And they know a lot. They know a lot of people. So I was very impressed by that. And the barbecue is really good too. And then, and the football games. Those are fun. What do I miss about Washington? I don't know. It's just home. My friends, obviously. I miss kind of seasons, but yes and no, because I don't like the cold. Like, it didn't get cold here until like what, 2 weeks ago.
Huh. Yep. That's my car up.
Yeah. So yeah, I didn't like that I was still like sweating like it was 100 and something degrees in like September, but I also like that it's still warm down here, if that makes sense. And then just like Washington's a very liberal state, so the viewpoints of people are a little bit different. The laws they have in place are a little bit different. But it's not like people are like I haven't experienced any like blatant racism.
Confederate flag waving.
Well, I've seen some of those, but but like no one's called me like the N-word to my face, at least. So
that's
that on that. Yeah.
That's because everyone's nice to your face, but then they go home and whatever happens behind closed doors happens behind closed doors. But
there's those people in Washington too. So, but obviously it's a different climate down here. Is it different than expected? Is grad school different than I expected? Yes. I don't want to say grad school is easy because it's not. But when we first got here, people were like, oh, we read like for 10 hours a day, or I would never go out on the weekend. And what did I do today? Today's Friday and I sat in my bed all day and watched TV. I do have a paper to write, but it's not like I'm reading all day every day. They really are keen on like, at least here, like work-life balance. So like we'll go out, like we go out on Thursday nights with our group and stuff. We'll go out during the weekends. We have time to go to like lunch and dinner. We have time to go to football games and stuff.
I just remember they're like, oh, you're gonna have 50-page papers every week.
Yeah.
You are gonna be reading 10 chapters a day. And I'm like, who is?
Who? Where? Where? Is Alabama different than I expected? Well, I had never visited the campus before, so everything I saw was from like videos and pictures. It was a lot more busy in terms of like the traffic than I expected. But besides that, oh, and it wasn't as humid as I thought it was going to be. But besides that, I think it was pretty much the same. How about you?
Well, I mean, I went to Kentucky, so I don't want to say that all SEC schools are the same, but like, I think the culture is similar, so
okay.
I didn't think anything to it.
Okay, well that's that. Let me ask some like informational questions. We have a couple more minutes.
My song is stuck in my head.
Count it up.
Nuh-uh. This one, I think. Is it?
I live in my best life. Wait, were you in the car when I was playing that?
Nope.
Oh, so I was playing over your house.
Oh.
It's time to party. Okay, West, you're interrupting us. Okay, we have a couple more. We got a couple more questions.
Okay.
Okay, what is one thing you wish you knew about UA before you enrolled?
That I would have this much fun.
Oh.
No. That's a tough one. I don't know.
Okay.
I wish I knew about more funding. I would apply for outside scholarships or done something more competitive. I don't know.
Yeah.
To get more money.
Agreed. Not that we aren't happy with the opportunities that we have. Let's make that clear.
Sure.
Both of us are on assistantship, so we have to do a certain amount of hours of work. I do external communications for the college, and she works with nonprofit organizations, doing PR for them. And so we do get reduced rate on tuition, and then a stipend every month.
Clutch.
Definitely. Oh, I was gonna say that I didn't know it was as I would say UA as a whole, at least the PR program, is competitive in a way that's not competitive. So I feel like everybody's on top of their ish. Everybody has connections at this place and that place and has done this and that and that. I wasn't really expecting that. You know, Alabama is so close to like Tennessee, so like a lot of students will work with like CMA, like Country Music Association, or NASCAR. People go to Georgia and work in Atlanta, and you know, lots of people in New York. Chicago. We went to an event 3 weeks ago with a bunch of big wigs up there, and they're all like connected to UA in some way. We're talking about like CEOs of companies, pioneers, first this, first that. Just people are very connected here, and people take advantage of their opportunities, which is a good thing. So like I've been preaching, it's great to surround yourself with people who are as motivated or even more motivated than you are. So you kind of level up, and it's in a healthy way though. It's not like like she did that, damn, or anything like that. Like it's in a healthy way, and people like to help each other out too. So
that's the good thing about it. Just we're watching out for each other.
Yeah.
You know, if there's an opportunity, we're gonna let each other know.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Okay, let's do a couple more questions. What is our average class size? So we actually have a big group. Our class size is 22 people. But in the previous years, it looked a lot smaller. It was like 10, 8. Yeah, we're super small. So I thought I didn't know anything about like how big grad school classes were supposed to be. So I was looking around like, dang, there's not a lot of people here, but I guess we had a very big amount. So
something to know, grad school is very discussion based. Lectures really aren't a thing. It's more conversational.
Yep.
That's what I was surprised about. Oof, yeah.
So do your reading.
And you know, discussion based, you'll get behind in class, but we catch up like nothing. But I keep saying but.
No, we got you. But yeah, I do enjoy that. Like when it comes to learning, like it's not your teacher sitting there like wah 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 wah. Like you're asking questions, you're engaged, you're learning. If you don't understand something, they'll break it down for you.
Right.
Chances are other people in the class are confused also. But it's really conversational. Everyone helps each other out. So, yeah. Okay. Anything else you want to add? I feel like I didn't really hate that much.
Well, what do they want to know? I'm an open book.
Are you? Okay, let's talk about like our average week. Let's just do that and we can be done. Okay, so Monday we have 2 classes. And classes are an hour and 15 minutes each. And so how much would you say we read for each class, like on a heavy week?
Definitely our theory class, we read a lot more than our other 2 classes. On average, I would say 2 hours.
Per class? Or per week?
For Phelps.
Per week? I feel like
per day.
Per day?
Yeah, per class day, we read about 2 hours.
Agreed. And then Tuesdays we have another class. It's a professional development class. So that class has been really helpful in its own right. It's allowed us to network with a bunch of people.
Really great.
Tighten up our resumes, tighten up our personal brands, learn about all types of things related to business. Yeah, so we go to different like professional organizational events. So like advertising, Federation, Public Relations Students Studying America. What's the last one?
PRCA.
Break that down for us.
Public Relations Council of Alabama. Hey, cheer all up.
So that's really cool too. And then we don't have classes on Fridays, which is a blessing.
So, what
what
did I do today?
Nothing. So yeah. Okay, so I don't know. I feel like I didn't really hate that much. This was like kind of surface level of what grad school is actually like. So if y'all want to do another one of these, just let me know down in the comments. I'm gonna quit eating and talking. But be sure to like this video, subscribe. I'll leave Victoria's socials down below.
Follow me, hit me up.
Follow me. and we'll see y'all later. Bye.